Hey travelers, welcome back to our channel. You know that excited but stressed feeling you get when packing for a trip? Like, am I forgetting something? Did I pack too much? We've all been there. And on top of all that, airlines change their luggage rules like they change their snack options. This year is no different. So today we're diving headfirst into the new 2025 luggage and carry-on changes. We're gonna unpack all this so you can pack like a pro and focus on the important things, such as what kind of snacks and entertainment they have on the plane now. Let's get you all set for your next adventure. Let's start with carry-ons. We all want to avoid those checked bag fees and the stress of waiting at the baggage carousel, right? But airlines often change the rules at the last minute. They've introduced new size restrictions, and they're quite strict. We're talking millimeters here. The exact dimensions can vary by airline, so it's important to check. Always review the airline's website before packing your suitcase. No one wants to struggle with an overstuffed bag at the gate. It's inconvenient and delays service in the cabin. Consider investing in a good, hard-sided carry-on that meets the regulations. Look for something durable and scratch-resistant to handle airport chaos. Think of it as an investment in your peace of mind. So you've mastered the art of the carry-on, but what about when you gotta check a bag? The weight limits often vary depending on the airline. It's like they expect us to travel with just a toothbrush and a change of underwear. Many of us struggle to pack our shoes, clothes, skincare, and other essentials. I know I do. Just like with the carry-ons, each airline has its own personality when it comes to weight limits. Some are more lenient, others are way more strict. So before you start packing your entire life, check their website. It takes about 2 seconds, and it could save you a whole lot of stress. And money. Overweight baggage fees are no joke. I once had to pay an additional $200 in Vietnam. We're talking about enough money to buy a whole nother plane ticket, or at least a couple of airport cocktails. And nobody wants to be stuck spending vacation money on luggage fees instead of souvenirs or entertainment. I now carry a portable scale to check my luggage weight before leaving home. That was definitely a lesson learned for me. Alright, let's talk about those overpackers. You know who you are. You think you're gonna wear 10 different outfits in a weekend? But let's be real. You're gonna live in those comfy pants and that cute top you packed. And what about that giant suitcase you're determined to bring? Try to pack smart. Airlines are onto our overpacking ways and they cracking down on us. They're slapping hefty fees on oversized luggage like it's going out of style. We're talking fees that could make your credit card cry. And don't even think about trying to sweet-talk your way out of it at the check-in counter. Those airline employees have seen it all, and they are immune to our charms. Trust me, I've tried. So unless you've got money to burn, stick to the size and weight limits. Your wallet will thank you. Okay, so we've covered the size and weight of our luggage, but what about the stuff we put inside? Let's talk about the TSA and their ever-changing list of prohibited items. It's like they're playing a never-ending game of what can't you bring on a plane. Seriously, 1 minute you can bring your favorite face cream, the next minute it's considered a weapon of mass hydration. Then there is the whole liquid situation. 3 ounces or less, people. 3 ounces or less. It's like they expect us to survive a long-haul flight with a thimble full of moisturizer. But in all seriousness, it's important to stay updated on the latest TSA guidelines. Nobody wants to get to the airport only to have their favorite shampoo confiscated. It's tragic, I tell you, tragic. Alright, let's talk security checkpoints. We all know the drill: shoes off, laptops out, pockets emptied. It's basically a performance art piece at this point. But guess what? The TSA is switching things up again with their new security protocols. Now I know what you're thinking. More rules? Seriously? But trust me, these changes are all about keeping us safe and making the whole airport experience a little less stressful. Well, maybe not less stressful, but definitely safer. One of the biggest changes is the use of those fancy new body scanners. You know the ones I'm talking about. They can see through your clothes. They also tell you to remove your belts as well. It can be such a headache. Okay, let's talk about the bane of every traveler's existence. The dreaded liquids and gels rule. 3 ounces or less, people. 3 ounces or less. It's like they expect us to survive a long-haul flight with a thimble full of moisturizer. And don't even get me started on trying to fit all those tiny bottles into a single quart-sized bag. It's like a game of Tetris, but with way more potential for spills. And speaking of spills, let's be real, they happen. Especially when you're trying to shove that overstuffed quart-sized bag into your already bursting carry-on. Next thing you know, you've got shampoo in your shoes and lotion in your laptop case. This alone is enough to upset you before your vacation gets started. Well, for starters, invest in some good quality, leak-proof travel containers. And don't even think about trying to sneak in a full-size bottle of anything. The TSA will find it, they will confiscate it. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite airport nightmare: lost luggage. It's the worst, right? You finally arrive at your destination, exhausted but excited, only to discover that your suitcase has decided to take an unexpected detour to, like, Antarctica. But fear not, fellow travelers, because luggage tracking technology is here to save the day. Airlines are stepping up their game with fancy new systems that allow you to track your bags every step of the way. It's like having a private investigator on your luggage's tail, making sure it doesn't pull any funny business. So how does it work? Well, it's pretty simple. Many airlines are now attaching these cool little tracking tags to your luggage. These tags use GPS or Bluetooth technology to broadcast your bag's location, so you can see exactly where it is at all times. Lost or delayed luggage. They got this, hopefully. Okay, so you've got your luggage tracker. But what happens if your bag still manages to go MIA? Don't panic. Airlines have new policies in place to help you get reunited with your belongings as quickly as possible. And by quickly, I mean hopefully within a reasonable time frame. No one wants to spend their entire vacation wearing the same outfit. Unless that outfit is your favorites, then maybe it's not so bad. But if your luggage gets lost or delayed, the first thing you need to do is file a claim with the airline. They'll give you a bunch of paperwork to fill out, and they'll probably ask you a million questions about the contents of your bag. Be prepared to describe the everything in detail. It's weird, but it's part of the process. Once you've filed your claim, the airline will start tracking your bag. They'll use their fancy new technology to try to locate it, and they'll keep you updated on their progress. In the meantime, they'll usually give you a small allowance to cover the cost of essential items like toiletries and a change of clothes. Chapter 9. Luggage Insurance. Because sometimes you just need a little extra coverage. Okay, let's talk luggage insurance. I know, it's not the most exciting topic. But trust me, it's important to at least consider it, especially if you're traveling with valuables. Because let's be real, airlines aren't always known for their gentle handling of our precious cargo. Now, you've got a couple of options when it comes to luggage insurance. You can either purchase a standalone policy from a travel insurance provider, or you can check if your credit card offers any built-in coverage. Some cards actually provide pretty decent protection for lost, damaged, or delayed luggage. So, what does luggage insurance actually cover? Well, it depends on the policy, but generally speaking, it can help protect you from financial losses if your luggage is lost, damaged, or delayed. This can include things like the cost of replacing your belongings, reimbursement for essential items you need to purchase while you're without your luggage, and even compensation for the inconvenience of having your trip disrupted. Chapter 10. Eco-friendly luggage options. Travel green and look good doing it. Alright, let's talk about sustainability, because saving the planet is always in style. Airlines are starting to encourage eco-friendly luggage options. And no, I'm not talking about those flimsy reusable shopping bags you try to pass off as a personal item. We're talking about luggage made from recycled materials, sustainable fabrics, and all that good stuff that makes Mother Earth proud. Now, I know what you're thinking, eco-friendly luggage? That sounds expensive. And yes, some of it can be a little pricey, but there are also plenty of affordable options out there. Plus, think of it as an investment in the future. Our planet, our future, our travel plans. Look for luggage made from recycled plastic bottles, ocean-bound plastic, or even cork. Yep, you heard that right, cork. It's sustainable, durable, and it looks super chic. Outrose safe travels and smart packing. And there you have it, folks. The 2025 Airline Luggage Rules, broken down so you can stay ahead of the game. Remember, packing doesn't have to be a stressful experience. Just do a little research, pack smart, and maybe throw in an extra pair of shoes, just in case. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Safe travels, everyone.